So that's the throne for the dragon lady or for the empress. And there's a screen located right behind that throne with many characters written on that screen.
Longevity.
Very good. You're so smart. Longevity.
Yeah.
In different hands, different writing.
Yeah.
Like official writing or the cursive writing. They have so many different characters writing in different style, but they are all the symbols of longevity to celebrate her birthday. There are a pair of dragons and a pair of phoenix.
Yeah.
They're the symbols of
Empress and emperor.
emperor and empress.
Emperor,
Yeah, they used to put the dragon first, and the phoenix stay next to the dragon. But the emperor, the dragon lady, thought she was way powerful than the emperor. That's why she switched the location. Phoenix first, and then dragon stand next to it. Okay, and also the incense burners. Those dragon and phoenix and all those incense burners, they're actually the old incense burners. When the ceremony were taking place in this area, they put a sandalwood incense into the body of the phoenix and the dragon. The smoke will be coming out from the mouth to provide a fragrant smile for this area. Dragon is the symbol of the emperor. The phoenix and the dragon is a perfect combination. So their wife or the empress, they are the symbols of phoenix. But that is legendary bird too. Can bring the good luck, auspiciousness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the phoenix is the symbol that it burns from the ash, it gets rebirth.
That's in Western ideology.
Okay.
China's.
That's a Western idea.
That's a Western idea. That's the kind of birds never die. We don't have that kind of ideology here. Okay, so this is the place where the emperor lived in the past. You know, that emperor, the poor emperor who became the emperor at the age of only 4 years old. He was so young at the age of only 4. So the dragon lady would put him in the front and she put a seat behind him with a curtain in between and told him what to do and what to say. So we call that period the power behind the curtain.
Yeah.
And when he grew up to the age of 28, the dragon lady put him under the house arrest for 10 years.
Oh.
So
Why did she put him in the house?
that's a very good question.
She wants power.
Because this emperor, in 1898, who was at the age of 28,
Yes.
he tried to reform the country for modernization of the country. But the dragon lady said that she would rather lose out the country than carry out the reform. So she had those officials who advocated of those reform policies killed, staged a palace coup, and put him under the house arrest for 10 years. And that emperor who died only 1 day before the dragon lady passed away. So it said that he was poisoned by the dragon lady. Before the dragon lady passed away in 1908, she selected a new boy, a baby boy from the royal family to be the new emperor of the country. So that was the last emperor, Puyi, at the age of only 3. And 3 years later, after the dragon lady passed away, her dynasty was collapsed.
So like the last emperor, he was like 6 years old, and then he got forced to move out the Forbidden City, right?
He was at the 3 years old, become the emperor, and who lived in the Forbidden City until 1924 at the age of 18, and he was forced to leave the Forbidden City. And then he was made as a puppet emperor by the Japanese, and then he was captured by the Red Soviet Army, and he was sent back to China and received an amnesty in 1958 and was given a job in the botanical garden as a gardener.
As a what?
As a gardener.
Garden.
Yeah, take care of the plants.
He became a gardener?
Yeah, he became a gardener.
Good.
Water the plant.
So
okay.
this last emperor started in
08.
1908.
Yeah, and 3 years later, in 1911, the dynasty was over.
Yeah.
And then who still lived in the Forbidden City till 1924.
Okay. Yeah, there was this good movie, The Last Emperor.
That's correct.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
A very good movie. Won several Oscar awards.
Yeah, 11
which is
Oscar.
which is directed by Italian director.
Bernardo Bertolucci was very good.
Yeah.
They should watch this movie.
Yeah, that one was actually one of few movies ever allowed to film in the Forbidden City. Very good movie, like a documentary movie. This way, sir. So over here, this is the, the fire pit to set up the fire to heat up the room during the winter time. They use underneath the floor. They have like a fire passage, and then they never put the fire inside the room. They use the charcoal fire and set it up here at the beginning part of the fire passage. The fire passage will be traveled around those passages underneath the floor to heat up the room, make it really warm, and with no problems of pollution, like air pollution and dust pollution. So that's the way.
The fire was inside, and how did you warm up the room?
You can just lift this up, put the charcoal inside.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did they do? There is some.
They have a fire passage.
Passage.
Yeah, they have some openings out there, and put those charcoals inside those like a fire stove.
Is there a hole in here?
Yeah, there's a huge hole.
Yeah.
You can go into really deep.
In fact, I didn't understand how in the Forbidden City, what was the heat in there?
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Yeah, same thing. Same system. They also have used that kind of thing. It's called the charcoal breezers.
Okay.